so the next event that I still need to finish is the Hypogeum Enigma, accompanied by the explorer Damianos. You enter the underground palace. Countless rooms sprawl out before you. Cool. It's time for some treasure hunting. And again, it's another one like owl. That's a symbol of Athena in the original Greek myth. I wonder what's the goddess of wisdom or god of wisdom in this setting. Still, let's get to this quest. Speak to Damianos. Okay, he's over here. And the closest teleporter is... This is gonna be a better one, because the path is a little bit easier. Castoris, the maiden of war from Idonia and mortician of Ukema, bearing the curse as the touch of death. Any life her fingertips touch withers and returns to nothing. It's a little bit more like a grim fate of what Midas's touch did. Whatever I touch turns to gold. Whatever I touch withers and wanes and dies.
まだ早いし、どこかへ行こうか。や。
I'm faster now. Again, I'm faster. Alright, let's do another one of those gold goats. Since I'm really close to this. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 20s. It's still not enough, isn't it? Okay, no, that was enough. Sure, let's try it right now. Before I get to the quest. So, stellar trade. Confirm. And ready, here we go. Dreams montage again. Abundance. I kind of get a weird feeling that he can't be abundance, even though he is depicted on the card. And the cone. Is it called a cone? It's a card. I'm gonna get like another 4-star, just one. Just one. Of course, just one. Again, what I was hoping for. Oh well. Not a character, just a code. What is this? A single cushion catches your attention. Its presence seems clearly out of place with its surroundings. Under your careful observation, you notice that the surface of the cushion is a little strange. Logically, a cushion should be soft inside, but this cushion has something very hard sticking out of it. You decide to... I see. Yeah, this requires first inspection. After great effort, you finally manage to tear off the cushion's cover as... Scroll of Mysterious Rites. Seekers of wisdom obey the Codex of Circes, earth-nourishing quintessence. In fine writing, Georios, fertile soul. Spring of Life's Blessing in fine writing. Fagosa's Sacred Filter. Bestowal of Wisdom Inheritance in fine writing. Cersei's Tree Seed. Offering Neef the Giant Tree. The Eye of Wisdom will examine your devotion and bestow a reward. Okay, the Eye of Wisdom is making its appearance again. The Eye of Twilight. A simple but strange pattern is drawn on the base of the scroll, an eye formed of branches staring at a divine statue ensnared in vines. From the context recorded inside, it seems that these are instructions for some kind of mysterious ceremony, attached with notes made by disciples. This scroll has aroused your curiosity, though you have experienced all sorts of summoning ceremonies inside Okema. This will be the first time you have experienced personally from the beginning. Will you try it? Couldn't hurt, I guess. Having made up your mind to carry out the ceremony personally, you begin to carefully study the context of the scroll. The ceremony initiated requires 3 types of objects. You notice that something is gilded at the bottom of the scroll. The patterns of the 3 items are embedded in golden stamps. You pick up the scroll and walk a few steps, noticing that the light on the surface. You finally understand what this thing is used for. Instead of telling you that the 3 ceremonial items are nearby, perhaps they have been hidden away by the disciples. You may be able to find something if you search carefully. Okay. The text of the scroll and the materials needed for the ceremony are nearby. Take a look around. There may be something in it for you. An unremarkable basket woven from plants native to Ampharos. Years of direct sunlight and rain have caused its color to fade. The bottom is so stained with dirt you can even see faint traces of spider webs, because it has been abandoned here without an owner for all this time. Hey, I think I found the equivalent of a trash can on this planet. Your trailblazing spirit makes you curious as to whether this thing can still be used, so you decide to rummage through it. You discover 2 things inside the basket, a bag filled with dirt and a number of small nut-like objects. Though they may seem like trash to the untrained eye, your sharp intuition alerts you to something. There seems to be a faint light coursing across their surfaces. Mystical black soil, mystical seeds. You know, someone's trash is another man's treasure? Holy candle. Legend has that Kepharos' benevolence allowed the children of the city-state to rapidly mature, granting them the strength to immediately resist their enemies. Wow, awesome! I want to grow up fast too! The installation before you looks empty at its top. That was there before. It looks like a brazier or something. Maybe it is a heat source or a light. Oh, young one, are you here to do some sightseeing? This holy candle has been out of order for a long time. It's long since to be ceased to be bright. You have wasted your time. But Kefala's light has left many markings upon Okema. If you need, I can give you recommendations. I'm gonna touch it. You ignore the kind passerby's word and touch the holy candle per your own volition. Since you're here anyway, you can't go back empty-handed, even if attempts fail. Rubbing away some dust from the candle still lets you claim something. But after you touch it, bright flames rises from the top of the holy candle, and the radiance goes ever stronger. I think I fixed it. Ah! I am going to be a father. What is going on? Kefala above, please grant me the power of omniscience. The light of the holy candle changes rapidly. This time you learn from the experience and cover your eyes in advance. Wait, hold on. How do I turn back? Kefala's blessing is gone. Be the Zagreus curse instead? A story is just a story. Wait, I get it. You're always asking Great Kefala to keep you, to help you do your homework. This must be a punishment from the Titans. Alright, no pouting. Let's go home and write a report about this. We must not be disrespectful to the Titans. That was a weird thing. And I got memory crystal for this.
Yeah.
最近のバルネア、だいぶ賑やかになってきたわね。
What's this? Okay, the such person hinders the scenery here. You should have given it a smash of your bat. Its good workmanship is an affront to one's aesthetics. But you keenly notice that the instant the statue is shattered, while its fragments are scattered all over, it's as if they are flying somewhere. And before being thrown on the ground in a crisp cascade of sound, with brisk footsteps reaches your ears. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Hey, you! Did you do this? I wouldn't have guessed a decent-looking young man like you throwing things so high up like a hooligan. They hit me on the head. I'm sorry. The back of my head hurts. I'm starting to feel faint. Ugh, I think I'm going to throw up. Wait, right here. I need something bad happens to me. My meals and the treatment cost and compensation for missed work. I'll give you a discount of 9,999 balance coins. I'll round that for 9,000 will do. But at night everything works and cough up the dough. I take the IOUs if you don't have enough cash. And don't even think about skipping out, boy. You don't want me to call the guards now, do you? I guess it is kind of my fault, so fine. You scrutinize his entire person from the markings of the turf below the terrace to the back of his head. You see no traces of deferring any object from his height. It's fair that statue was shattered into smithereens, but it doesn't believe a word you say, no matter how reasonable and adequate your details are. Saying no other way, you unsheath your bath and decide to demonstrate what you just did. You give a baseball bat a few test swings, but before you even made any aggressive move, he sees your stance and his demeanor instantly turns to mush. Oh dear, curse this memory of mine. I remember now. My feet weren't steady. I brushed into a nearby branch and a few strands hair fell out. It doesn't hurt anywhere anymore. I misremembered. It's all minor misunderstanding. Here's a small token for you to buy some tea. If you've got time, you can relax at the baths. A few sips of Fagusa's fine brew and take and slake it first. Shoves the money pouch into your hand and scurries away before you can even refuse. Okema certainly is an interesting city. Okay, let me just get this back. I'm sorry. Well, regardless, I had plenty of fun. Let's help the Mianos. At the bottom says the hold on. Anything in the chest? An unremarkable box, a must-have necessity when it comes to storage. It looks like it could be easily smashed with a bat. However, you are an experienced trailblazer. You understand by now that one must not act recklessly. So you use your nimble fingers to tear open the cover and find a dusty bottle containing an unidentified. Yes, sure. Liquid. Looking at it, you imagine it must be some kind of drink, as the bottle has a symbol of Fagusa on it. Looking at its color, you can see that it is not as clear as regular spring water and has a suspicious cloudiness to it. However, you also notice something special about it. As it sloshes around, you see small flashes of sparkling starlight. Mystical filter. And the chest. Am I still missing something? Wait, didn't I actually? After the black tide corroded the perimeter of the holy city, many merchants were located here. One can find just about everything from finely crafted vessels or scholarly tomes to daily items and common reading materials. The market occasionally sees relics from the lost cities, but they mostly turn out to be from the self-soothing fantasies of the last city. Perform a prayer ritual. Blessing ritual. Focus embrace its captivating aroma seeming to strengthen your very mood. Well, regardless, we now can talk to Damianos. Hello, esteemed Outlander. Was that photo of Castrum Kremnos helpful to you? Immensely helpful. That's good to hear. I've always felt somewhat guilty towards you, so knowing I've been able to help eases my mind. Though Lady Agrea has forbidden me from future exploring the world beyond the sky, my curiosity remains unabated. If you're interested, feel free to chat with me anytime. I'd be delighted to share my latest discoveries with you, esteemed Outlander. So I heard that you're currently working on some kind of plan. Where did you... I mean, you're right. I, Damianos, have discovered a superb business opportunity lying just outside the walls of the Holy City. Do you want to join in, hero? If we get our hands on it, we will surely become the trailblazers of the new era. Great fortune is awaiting us. I mean, you got me in hot soup last time. Can you really blame me? I was just too excited back then. But no one's getting into hot soup this time, because adventuring is what I do. I hear you're from a world beyond the sky, so you might not know this, but the Holy City used to span across far greater lands than what you see now. A long time ago, countless allied cities existed around Okema, in the same way that Orinox star surrounds the Dawn device. Okema was a true eternal city back then. People did not think of it as their city, but rather a motherly figure. When one stood on top of the hill and looked outward, everything we could see was our territory. Then the black tide raged stronger. The area within the city walls became the only safe place, while all other regions gradually grew deserted. And why did that happen? Rather than protecting such a vast territory, isn't it more feasible to fall back and defend just the city walls? But I guess it's also thanks to these events that the past that we have an opportunity to strike it rich. When Nicator was still active, everything beyond the walls of the Holy City was living under the Mad King's shadow. Their giant spear even sent some states buried several feet into the ground. We're not going to reach those places for sure. His Titankins are beginning to die down now that you're defeated the Mad King, making this the perfect time to go on an adventure. The ancient cities may be in utter ruin by now, but I'm sure that some part of them have managed to remain as they were. Say, places that have been buried underground. I found an underground palace beneath an ancient Hypogeum around here a while ago. Just dig up those treasures and you can stay however long you want in the Holy City. Heck, you can even buy whatever you want here. Are you sure really worth that much? How does that saying go again? The most valuable things are all buried underground, along with a ton of traps and dangers, of course. In any case, our plan is simple. I'll lead the way, and you can sort out whatever mechanisms that remain. And when we finally get to the treasure, we can split them 3-7. Wait, why I'm on... Okay, you're only taking 30% of the treasure. Don't you want more? Huh? I'm getting 70. The 30 is yours. I'm not going then. Alright, I'll admit that we can't do this without you, but the same goes for me. Let's both compromise and agree on an equal split. Negotiating for now, we had 9-1 split. Nah, I'm a reasonable guy. Fine. Excellent. That's why I like working with people like you. I already have an ideal route to go around the city walls. Let's get off. Let's go. So, this is the map I drew of the Hypogeum. All the rooms have been marked on it. It's said that the Hypogeum goes very deep, but will start exploration from the shallower levels. This is your first time delving into below. You best follow after me. Okay, Prophecy Tablet Room 1. Once everything is prepared, let's start our exploration. Thanks to Damiano's leadership, you enter deep into the ancient artificed city-state. Affiliated, okay? You enter deep into the ancient affiliated city-state until you find a door blocking your path onward. So let's see how does this event play. Guidance, you have come. We're here based on the previous scouting of the area. This should be the way into the Hypogeum. Janus's power supposedly protected this place. It used to be shelter used to resist the black tide, but years later... This place looks so similar to Okema. That's to be expected. They were built under the same period after all. It's a pity that people back then ended up abandoning this Hypogeum before it could serve any purpose. Its purpose. It will serve its purpose. Still any purpose, but yeah. People later realized that the black tide does not retreat once it takes over a location, so even the most robust of shelters would not hold out for long. Rather than making themselves comfortable somewhere safe while waiting for death to claim them, they decided they should prevent this disaster from even occurring. So it only stands that there's a high chance of finding valuable treasures in there, provided we can break the seal. Seal? Never mind, my Pokemon. See that thing over there? That's a prophecy tablet, a creation of Oronix. It contains mechanisms in the very thing keeping this gate locked. No, I'm sorry, it says its containment mechanism is the very thing keeping this gate locked. This should actually be the authority of Janus, but seeing how close the three Titans of Fate were, I guess it does make sense for them to share their powers. Anyhow, as long as that tablet is active, we're not going to be making any progress. Since you are a hero who fought alongside the Chrysos heirs, that's what you said, not hairs. The H is silent. The Chrysos heirs, I assume it wouldn't be difficult for you to break this seal. I'll be waiting for your good news then. Lovely. Okay. So, the prophecy tablet is a creation of Oronix. I've dealt with those before, so I don't actually need another. 1, 2. Dang it. Ooh, it's open. I knew I had to bring you along. I wouldn't have been able to open on my own. You're kidding me, right? That was super easy. Alright, I have no idea what we're going to encounter once we walk in through here, but that's the spirit of adventuring. Just the thought of it excites me. Woo! an adventure. Looks like you're even more excited by this prospect than me. You are indeed a true explorer. I'm a trailblazer, thank you very much. How big is this area? Hard to say. What? They just... Huh? What? They just... I pressed the map button. Did they just quit it? That was all? I thought I was... Never mind. Prophecy. Okay, how do you think this works? I think I have a modicum of an idea. How would you do this, basically? I mean, it depends. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I'm a smart cookie. Okay, so basically it just kicked me out a little bit later than it should have. Look out from this and from here. It's me to make a square. All these squares make a circle. How would I even... I put this here and I put this here. I put this here. Yay! I'm gonna lie, that's actually a pretty easy challenge. Okay, so the prophecy tablet, next time I'm dealing with the scapegoat. Okay, so just... And the prophecy tablet. Okay, so question is, what are the rewards then scouring from this? Explore prophecy tablet room 1 to 3. Check. 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 Prophecy tablet room 4, 5, 6. I'm assuming it's gonna be deep Hypogeum, right? Yeah, that's 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's keep on going. Complete prophecy tablet room. Okay. And this time I need to... How would you... Okay, that's a... Ah, I get it. One here... no, that's one here. Got it. Okay, so here we go. don't need your help. I figured it out on my own. Took me a little bit longer, but yeah. I can solve puzzles. Okay, rather than this. Let's put this here and put this here. Was it like that? I think it was. Shut up, I'm figuring this out. Got it. For it, she basically just told me, I can give you a hint, the game says. No, I don't need your hints. I'm a clever cookie, I can figure this out. Got it. Okay, and now I can basically, get all the rewards from the first prophecy. Explore all the Hypogeum. Okay, now I'm playing with the golden scapegoat. A bunch new minigames that have been added ever since we've reached Onfaros. Head deeper into the Hypogeum. Along the way you step. As I expected, here's another door, and along with it, yet another seal. But this looks like a creation of Georios. Why is it here? Wait, is something wrong? I can only recall that people pray to Georios when they're farming or riding back beasts. I've never heard of Georios being able to seal off caves before. Yet, when something involves the wings of titans, who can really tell? Anyway, you should first try and see if you can break this seal. You can still flee if anything goes awry. Okay, let's play with the golden goat. So, I think this should be easier. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe we succeeded again. But this place isn't as well defended as I had imagined. Let's continue onward. Hopefully, there'll still be items in this. There will still be items in this place valuable enough for us to bring back. Next challenge. Next challenge. Angarea. Let's use the stairs. capable of accurately perceiving. Next, the Hand of Zagreus. But before that, consider the Golden Scapegoat harder challenge. 4, 5, 6. Let's see how hard it's gonna be this level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it. I made a mistake. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Crap. 1. I made a mistake. Reset. That's why I call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My bad. But I did figure it out, so I'm gonna make sure to watch the terrain as possible. There you go. So I'm gonna try this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. That moved pretty well. Okay, and the next challenge. Let's do this. 1, 2, down. Yeah, I made a mistake, so I need to basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Oh, that's done. Kefala was interested. Okay, and now I can get the oh, only 2 from the Hand of Zagreus. Progress even further into the depths of the Hypogeum. Wow, it's really quite spacious here. In fact, it's comparable to the size of the holy city as it is nowadays. I can't believe such a place could be located within a tiny actuality town. The architectural craftsmanship of these days was truly advanced. Yeah, the system must have been quite wealthy. Of course, even as far back as the Crisis War period, Okema has always been the undisputed eternal city. Let's set the discussion aside for now. Do you see these complicated paths? It seems that progressing onward won't be as easy as a task won't be as easy task as easy a task as before. What is wrong with me? The door is sealed just like the other rooms, and yet there is still a silver lining. Look over there. It's the hand of Zagreus. According to legend, that object was created by Zagreus. Although it can grab heavy objects, only people of fiction talent can control it. There are so many gold coins here. This must be related to the stealing test. I guess we just need to steal enough coins to seal for the seal to unlock. I don't have the kind of talent to activate that thing. You want to give it a try? Sure. I have experience with the hand of Zagreus. Yeah, I've already used this thing before, so let's just deal with this as it is. With the seal dispelled, the path of the old beacon power packages are. Well, this is not the first time I've seen this item. I'm still curious about one thing. Can such an enormous hand really be used for theft? I mean, any infiltration can be considered flawless if there's no one around to witness it. Indeed, if so, I guess breaking open the entrance to a bank by force could also be viewed as a form of theft. Zagreus is a terrifying titan indeed. Well, it looks like the atmosphere has livened up quite a bit. Let's press on then. Next challenge. How many all the coins. Because I'm a bleeding greedy bastard. Okay. And Oronix's miracle. I forgot there were like 2 tests in this level. Okay, let's get to it then. Come back here sooner or later. There they go. double whammy, I gotta say, for this one. I'm actually happy that there's like no time limit or something like that. Next challenge. Zagros can charge up and then... Okay, forget about that part, but yeah. This time I need to use the break and enter, basically. Oh no, the corns, they have escaped. How dare they? Initial D. Not sure what that actually means, but I'm gonna check it after I'm gonna be done with this event. But yeah, Chalice of Plenty. Okay. Or Valley of Plenty, and Oronix's military. You progress even further into the depths of the Hypogeum. Because this area should be the vault where treasures should be stored. By estimating how far we've traveled, it seems like we're close to our goal. Keep going for a while longer, buddy, for victory is at hand. Why do I feel like you're the one who isn't able to keep up? I really have a sense of foreboding. After all, my previous efforts have all come to naught. Hopefully this time my efforts will bear fruit. Those that can pass through this area directly, do you have any ideas? One, I'm gonna use this thing. Kiseki time. Like Vala above, this is absolutely incredible. I think I've been in this area before. I think this is where we basically started the game. Like this corridor seems familiar. Okay, Oronix's prayer. Yeah, I'm using all of my talents. Time has been reversed. Woof, I almost died. Although the doors open, you don't proceed onward without hesitation like you did before. By Kefala above, is there no end to this? If you wish to explore all of them, I'll take us more than 3 lifetimes to do so. Now that I think about it, if there really was something valuable here, surely it wouldn't still be lying here for us to pick up. Damiano's thing sinks into despondency, just like the time when he was first told that the world beyond the sky didn't actually exist. In fact, you can practically hear his dream shattering into pieces. Okay, as long as you continue to blaze a trail, you eventually reach your destination. More rooms signify more possibilities, right? If you can't even get past this hurdle, how do you still expect to venture beyond the sky? I'm a trailblazer, kinda use that trailer split, so as long as you continue to blaze the trail, you will definitely reach your destination. You're right. Since I'm already here, I owe it to myself to see this through to the end. However, if we are to continue onward, I don't think I'll be of much help. Perhaps I should just stay by the entrance to act as a lookout. That way, if I spot any approaching monsters, I will be able to warn you in time. You're not planning to slack off, right? How can this be considered a slacking off? This is just a division of labor. Besides, if I were really going to laze about, who would be willing to team up with me again when I return to the Holy City? I can figure out what's good for me. Well then, let's look forward to our continued cooperation, dear hero. If you find anything valuable in there, just keep it with you for now. Be careful, for some of the occupying paths may not merely lead further underground. If you encounter any danger, just run back to the entrance and find it. Don't worry, I have a baseball bat. I should be fine. The Riddlers. I haven't actually met any of the Riddlers yet. Still, it's time to perform a miracle again. Okay. Hold on a second. Back up a little bit. Are there any chests around that I can use? Or open? Okay. Huh? Okay. And now I can use the book again, I think. Okay, this is blocked. Ah, so I need to get to the chest. Got it. Well, that was super easy, I guess. Let's hope for something more. The path to the deeper Hypogeum is open. I've also updated our map. Take care, the seal in this room are much stronger than outside. No kidding, I already passed a lot of them. Okay, so let's finish this up. Break for this? No. Oh well. Let's use the orb then. That was not really hard. This way to go, but that interesting. Speed up later. Okay, this is going to... Okay, this one can be tricky because there's more than one orb. But first of all, let's start with the one at the middle. What's this? Okay, this should be enough. I'm not sure. I think I figured it out. I think I did. Okay, let's check it. Problems. Wait, what? Okay, I think... Did I? Right, that's what I need to do, I guess. I think...
Yeah. Ah. 多ければ多いほどいいもんな。
So there's 3 of them, okay, got it. How do I get down there? Not from here. Okay, the light, this is like a little bit of a tricky room. Let's see if I can... Pass. There is a chest over here. That's an easy find. So let me just move this. What? Right. Yes. They really did do a little bit of trickier one of the 3 chests. So as the final seal is broken, the initially chaotic paths merge into one. Wait, there really is a hidden room. This was even more classy than I had imagined it to be. Regardless, since you explored the majority of this Hypogeum by yourself, the honor of uncovering the depths should also be yours. You should continue onward. I'll stay behind and keep watch over our return path. Should the door suddenly slam shut, I will probably alert you. We follow the shortcut as it extends towards from the far end. What's that? Lines of text are engraved upon the surface of the chest. Although the chest has suffered significant wear and tear, the inscribed words are still legible. To the person who manages to reach this place, the fact that you're here means that either the seals outside are no longer active or that you broke the seals yourself. Therefore, you're either very lucky or extremely intelligent. The thread of the black tide grows even stronger. We are forced to take as many of our belongings as possible and seek the holy city's embrace. No longer shall we damn it. No longer shall we live independently as Sabanians. Yes, I am still hopeful that people will still remember the name of our native home, as well as the events that have inspired here. This is why I have left a tiny portion of my memories here. Perhaps someday people will return to my birthplace once more, and newborn children will learn all about us and weep before this inscribed state. Alas, I will not be around to witness such a scene. I pray that when that day arrives, we will still be able to construct a dome. The last Sabanian. When you open the chest, you find some ancient items inside, as well as a text-inscribed stone slab that's covered in a layer of dust. These items from the final legacy that was left behind by the Sabanians. You leave the Hypogeum and reunite with Damianos again at a safe location. Well, found anything? I discovered some artifacts in the Hypogeum. Wait, really? Can I take a look at them? You show the Sabanians his legacy to him. How extraordinary. These are genuine pieces of ancient heritage, and this slab has been preserved surprisingly well. An exquisite relic indeed. I won't ask you to elaborate on what you have experienced. Keep these priceless treasures safe, for they're yours now. I suddenly feel quite emotional when I look at these artifacts. After all, they are proof that good times never last. The optimistic and prosperous golden age cannot flourish endlessly, just as progress and advancement are never a guarantee. Even the holy city, once viewed by the masses as a beacon of hope, will also eventually succumb to the ravages of time. If the people of that time were to witness the state that we're in right now, they wouldn't possibly gripe about how we're a bunch of unworthy descendants. At least you're still resisting the black tide. There is no need to put so much pressure on yourself. It might sour your ability to soar. Living is best, living is the best, long live life. I mean, yeah, these are still resisting the black tide. Indeed, the warriors fighting on the front lines, as well as the citizens living in the city, their hard work is plain to see. I hope that before the black tide descends upon us, there is still an opportunity for me to journey to the world beyond the sky. Anyway, you should take good care of these things. Perhaps you'll be even more valuable a century from now. They will be even more valuable a century from now. Yeah, everything has been finished. So, can I make anything? And over here. An Ace Explorer. Explore all the Hypogeum's rooms. And other than that, there's the character selection, which technically doesn't mean anything to me at this point, because Geineifen Coronadal level is at max. So is Kanya, very remember correctly. Or was it? I don't remember her name in Japanese. Taeyong and Hook. So the three of them. Let's claim her. Confirm. Yeah, Undying Starlight times 20. Okay. And with this, yeah. This one is relatively complete. I finished the story. Elia Travelogue complete. Hypogeum Enigma completed. Just Lucky Prize complete. I haven't won the main prize. Whoever is the lucky boss that managed to get the S Lucky Superstars, I salute you. Universe. Well, that is being refreshed every cycle. With Chaos again, those changes every cycle. As for that, I already play as a Grea. She's an interesting character, but I don't think I'm gonna get her. There's Mem. This thing I think I'm gonna try and getting the double S in everything, but I don't need to record that. And the selection is the Divergent Universe, the human comedy research topic is about to wrap up. Get a double speed in obtaining rewards for a limited time. Well, for 3 days. I don't think I want to get like to level. Do you think can I get level 100? Probably not, but we'll see. And yeah, let's get the reward from this place. And here we go. That's completed. 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 The only thing I still need to is a total of 6 stars from clearing pure fiction stages. Okay, but before that, let's just check do we have enough. Yeah, I'm at 1000 basically. And 7 over here. So the other thing, let's actually check still. Ah, right. The achievements. That's the last part I'm gonna do. So let's see. Starting with the rail onto the stars. Return illusions to the past. Broken memories will resurface with the war drums. Return custom Kremnos to its age. Return to custom Kremnos in the age of its prime. Welcome sunset fries. Follow the call of reason and extinguish the light of the divine. Reclaim the lands of Fury's core flame. Generations fall like leaves. Embark on your epic hero's journey in Ampharos. Return the corn flame of strife and wait for Phinon's return. What was the last one? Return to the place where you began trailblazing in Ampharos. Dawn of the Living Dead. Lone Wolf's Howl. There are no other Wolf Trooper enemies on the field when Urei triggers Moonrage. Pancraton's true intention. Break the last 4 enemies' war armor in a single attack. Supreme Glory. In a single battle against Savage God, Mad King Incarnation of Strife, attain a maximum 2 stacks of glory for all ally characters. Deus Ex Aurifilio. Use ally character Agrea to summon Garment Maker 1 times in a single battle. Frantic Waltz. Use ally character Agrea to unleash a slash of 1000-fold kiss 5 times while under the supreme stance stayed in a single battle. Elevated admiration. Use the character Sunday to action advance any Memo Master and Memo Sprite 5 times in a single battle. The past strikes back. Defeat a total of 30 enemies using Memo Sprite skill damage. Truth is the eternal ultimate. Defeat 10 enemies with true damage. Nice. And Anna heals more than 8000 HP in a single heal. Well, I'm gonna have to work on that. Iron Sunrise. While completing Simulated Universe Unknowable Domain possess more than 20 components. Beyond Cognition. Acquire a Scepter of 3-star rarity in Simulated Universe Unknowable Domain. Hasta la vista, Hexanexus. Complete 15 Hexanexus challenges from the Hex Club. Lifeboat. Help the so glad who wants to become a superstar. Shadow Captain. Speak with Aridan's Captain Billboard. Just one passing martial tutor. Guide the fighters who are training during their break to complete the practice on the Sky Splitter. Non-stop. Experience an imagined shipwreck on the Sky Splitter. Rebuilding the rights of statues. Collect the first memory fragment. Why for this silent joy? The world's origin was once the ocean. Listen to the sound of the tides in the vortex of Genesis. It's in the book. What is a pink sprite in a book? Discover the sprite within a book. Pure fiction of everlasting history. Who wrote this story? After reading the first 7 segments of the story, you fall deep in thought. Ompharos citizen. Listen in on people conversation in Ompharos. Walks with wolves. Collect the complete Hanu Adventure collection. Slow Road to Hell. Defeat all enemies that appeared in Clockboy's Extras Way of the Wolf. The place promised in our early days. Complete the navigation compass for the first time on the Sky Splitter. Starlit sway in violent haze. Enter the mooring zone via the Psy crane on the Sky Splitter. Initial D. Crash into a wall no more than 3 times while in the hand of Zagreus' chamber for the Hypogeum Enigma event. Well, that's that. And with this, like, how many additions did I actually get for wishes? Warps? 160. I mean, it is an additional 1, but still. Okay, that's that for me at this point. I mean, I have 20 days. You know what? Since I'm already here, why not do a character trial for Tribi, how she plays? She's a quantum character. Represent the path of harmony. Okay, let's see what she does. Start the trial. Doctors of Chaos. Ponderers who adversely encountered the nihility. They attempt to resist meaningless destiny and try to prove to the Aeon that there is meaning behind the existence of... Okay, so Tribi. After activating the zone, all attacks against enemies deal additional damage. The more enemies this character strikes, the greater the additional damage this character deals. This character can launch follow-up attacks against all enemies. I mean, most of the Harmony characters can launch follow-up attacks. We've got mail. Well, time to deliver it, yes? What's your attack? What is this? Hold on, I didn't even notice. She threw something. It's a bloody rocket. Like a rainbow booster. All things considered, hello, wannabe Klee. I found another chibi terrorist in this game. Enhance. Eat this. Okay. 100 rockets. Basic attack deals minor quantum damage to one enemy and adjacent targets. Where the gifts go. Skill. Gains numerously, during which all ally targets have their all-type res pen increased. Guess who lives here? Ultimate. Activates a zone and deals minor quantum damage to all enemies. While the zone lasts, increases the damage taken by enemies and deals minor quantum additional damage to the targets that have the highest HP among the hit targets based on the number of enemies attacked. Busy as Tribi. Talent. After other ally attackers use ultimate, Tribi launches follow-up attacks, dealing minor quantum damage to all enemies. This effect triggers up to 1 time per character. When Tribi uses ultimate, resets the trigger count for other ally characters. If you're happy and you know it, technique. When entering battle obtains luminosity. Okay, let's start this. Start off from the get-go. So, Tribi, what's your ultimate animation? Let's check it out. Rocket, male. The third one is super hyped. Ready? Here we go. You blow up a planet. Don't know how to feel about that. Regardless. Last time. It's time for the true Herta to show her cold heart. And fake Herta follows up. Hold on, let's start it off. Diamond? Diamond.
私が誰だか知ってるの？こんな大きなダイヤモンド見たことないでしょ。あげるね。
Wow.
いけー。Woohoo!
Nice. One more time.
好奇心は危険なものだよ。
Okay, look into the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me. Will they die all?
謎はたくさんあっても答えはないんだから。さあ行くぞー。やったね。壊れちゃう。
Oh no. He's calling reinforcements. F him.
ちょっと静かになさい。何？美人見たことないの？思考を広げないと空域を築いた類壁崩れちゃう。
なんだ、またお仕置きされたいのか？
Anyone weak against fire? No. That's the
お前からでいい。
Hold on.
自信があるみたいだな。
トリフィー先生の動きはよく見ておいてね。
Okay, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4.
生命は美酒と同じだ。さあ、存分に味わえ。
Crush your eyes out.
いけー！ドカーン！
Nice. Speaking of which, support. Get a present.
届け物だよ。
ほら、よく見せてくれ。
そろそろ使います。せーの。西風に乗って出発。
Things blew up.
まとめてきて。私の時間は貴重なんだから。
I made a mistake, I think.
はい。好奇心は危険なものだよ。
One after the other.
謎はたくさんあっても答えはないんだから。さあ行くぞー。やったね。
Nice. I like her, she's cute.
新世界への扉、未知を見通す瞬間に夢中になっちゃ
Hold on. How dare
う。
you?
私が誰だか知ってるの？
I have a diamond for you. Followed by a rocket. Accept it.
こんな大きなダイヤモンド見たことないでしょ。あげるね。
あげるあげる。
いけー。ドカーン。
このロケットもっとあげる。Nice. She's fun. I'm not gonna deny that. She's super fun. All three of them are fun. Rockets, presents, destroying planets. Yeah, I can get behind that. Lovely. Yeah, okay. Perfectly done.
一人の時間は安心できる。